So what we're doing here is we're ensuring that the foundation wall is watertight, it's waterproofed. We are using a product called RX101, which is it's Volclay, it's volcanic clay. It's 100% environmentally friendly. And what volcanic clay does, it's applied to the location where the concrete is going to come. And when volcanic clay is in contact with water, it expands so that it forms a perfect seal. In other words, this whole thing could just about float in the lake. There's quite a lot of work involved. We have to vacuum the whole footing of the house. Once it's vacuumed, we've got to take all the moisture away, and that's why we had the guy before blowing with a torch. Then we apply this adhesive, which is a water-based adhesive for water stop. It's a proper adhesive. It has to dry, and then once it's dry, then that works with what's behind here to form a perfect seal. So this is part of the waterproofing process. Once we cast the foundation, the concrete flooring here, we go through the same procedure using the same material. So in other words, the whole house really becomes waterproof. We have to wait for the gray glue to become dry, which changes color, changes to black. So that's what we do in order to ensure that the houses are properly waterproofed. And this is volcanic rock, and it's not cheap. Volcanic clay is a natural material from the US. Once it comes in contact with water, it expands. So that's the size of it before we cast the concrete. If ever there's any water seepage between the footing and the wall, this thing will expand within inside the concrete so that it's better than a cork. It will make sure no water will ever penetrate into the house. And the glue is like, the glue itself is also, that's the glue that thing goes on, like that.
It's elastic.
Yeah. The value is to ensure that you have a perfectly dry basement at any time, especially in Oakville where we have so many water problems. This whole site, we have a water table at about 4 feet from grade. So it's absolutely necessary to take every step. This is a commercial solution. It's usually found in buildings when you're going 10 stories deep. And it's a very good solution for residential, even though it may be, I'm sure a lot of people will probably think it's an overkill. It's exactly the same thing I would do in my own house, and that's what we do in our clients' homes too.